With its seemingly long list of benefits, which includes boosting mood, alleviating pain, promoting healthy sleep and healthy digestion, improving skin conditions, and so many more, it's no wonder people are turning to essential oils to support their health and well-being. The popularity of these wonder-working oils is stirring interest in learning how to extract them for personal use or for business. Welcome to Extraction Essentials, where you'll learn and discover how to create a formula using quality engineered products. Hosted by Tony Frischknecht, this podcast is all about the process of extraction tools and the equipment that surrounds the extraction lab or facility. Create an income while enjoying the many benefits and uses of essential oils by tuning in to Extraction Essentials.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Extraction Essentials. I'm your host, Tony Frischknecht, and welcome to the show today. I want to share some basic stuff about essential oils. And for those of you just tuning in, and those who have been listening to the show for the last couple months, I want to share with you that I don't know everything about essential oils. I am actually in this and learning a lot of this for my first time too. Again, if you look back at my background, I've got a lot of experience creating these oils, but really understanding and really looking at it from a very basic level is what I'm trying to do. A lot of this show is we're educating you guys. So I thought, well, why not educate you guys from the bottom on the way up? So that's what I'm going to do with you guys. And I'm excited to do that, not only to share information with you, but also deepen my knowledge, because we've got some amazing equipment that goes along with creating these oils, but really understanding what's in them, how they work, how they affect you, stuff like that we'll be getting into deeper. But today we're going to be talking about the top 10 questions I think are relevant with essential oils. And the first one is, what are essential oils? Okay. Essential oils are natural oils that come from the leaves, stems, flowers, bark, roots, and other elements of plants. You guys will see this, and you probably have seen this a little bit on the show in the past, where we were taking different herbs, and also juniper berries was another one we did on an episode, and all these things that you can extract the oil from. So that's what essential oils are. Number 2, what is an essential oil blend? A blend is a combination of essential oils mixed together to achieve a new scent or effect. That makes a lot of sense to me. That's where most of us know essential oils is smell in the air. They've got those diffusers you buy at Bed Bath & Beyond, and we see them in lotions. And so a lot of us, it's coming from the smell. Number 3, how do essential oils work? The sense of smell is the only one of 5 senses linked to the limbic lobe of the brain, which is your emotional and hormone control center. That's why essential oils can easily affect you, impacting your mood and energy. Pretty self-explanatory, I think. So basically, the effect of the essential oil, right? The aromatic molecules are released into the air. The olfactory membrane identifies them. The scent is sent to the brain. Our mood and energy levels are affected. I haven't seen it laid out like that before, but I like it. Okay. This is number 4. What benefits do essential oils bring? Each scent may have its own unique benefit, but all are designed to help relieve stress, boost mental clarity, and improve your well-being. I wouldn't necessarily agree that they were all designed that way. I think it's happened over the hundreds of years that we've been using essential oils, and people understand that, especially when you get into the Eastern culture. Okay, number 5. How long have essential oils been around? I just mentioned before, believe it or not, essential oils date all the way back to prehistoric times, from the Egyptians to the Greeks and Moses, the Romans. Essential oils have been used in a variety of ways throughout the centuries. I remember back in history class when they would teach us about the perfumes were very strong in the Egyptians and Romans, and baths, running water wasn't like it is today, where we're able to take showers on a daily basis, and they use these perfumes to hide their stench, which is funny. And I think there are still a lot of cultures that do this, especially outside the US. If you travel much internationally, I'm sure you've been next to somebody either on a plane or a train, and you're just like, whoo, this guy is, his perfume is not overpowering his body odor enough. And I've been around where it makes my eyes water. So anyway, okay. Number 6, how strong are essential oils? Let's put it this way. Essential oils are strong enough to work wonders because they're so highly concentrated. They can be 50 to 70% more potent than the herb they came from. For example, we extracted lavender and we mixed it together with a carrier oil, and I'll talk about that in a minute. We reduced its percentage to 3% in the carrier oil. So 97% was not lavender. So what you're buying at the store or buying from the internet, they say, if it says pure lavender oil, it can't be pure lavender. They would be way too strong. So you can take a very small amount of pure and make a large amount of essential oils, depending on what you're trying to do. Okay, number 7. How do I dilute an essential oils? We're going back just a second ago. This is going to vary. I don't really want to give you exact figures on it because it's going to be varying what you're trying to do. So you want to be careful that you're testing this in the right manner where you're able to get some very good directions. And we're going to be proving some of these out on the show. So you'll be able to take that and we'll show you how it works and make sure it's safe. Okay. So these carrier oils are things like olive oil, coconut, almond oil. There's a number of other oils too, but these are just a couple of them, right? And so especially if you're ingesting it, you want to make sure that you're not making yourself sick because it's too potent. How long do essential oils last? Most essential oils have a shelf life of 18 to 24 months. Some oils, like citrus scents, degrade much faster and have a shelf life closer to 12 to 18 months. Now, that's a long time if you think about how long a fresh vegetable or herb will last sitting on your counter. Most people keep their fresh herbs in the refrigerator, and the refrigerator will actually start to dry them out and they'll wilt, and they're only good for, there might be a few days to a week, right? Citrus can sit on your counter for a couple weeks and then it'll start going bad. So if you are creating these scents, you can actually, if you're using them for cooking or flavorings, if you are able to turn them into essential oils rather than wasting them or throwing them away because you can't eat them all, you can have that essential oil ready to add to whatever you're baking, cooking, or drinking. Number 9, how should I store my essential oils? Great question. This kind of reminds me of all the supplements that a lot of us take on a daily basis. The majority of our jars are not clear. Light has a big effect on the quality of your herbs. Well, same with oil. We also see it in a lot of things we drink, especially beer. Generally that's always a brown bottle to keep the quality lasting long enough, right? So that's a good thing to remember. Okay. It is also important that you keep oils out of reach of children, even if they have a childproof cap. Yes, definitely want to do that. Don't just leave them laying around because it's very easy for them to pick it up and drink it and make them sick. And we don't want that happening to your family, okay? And last but not least, number 10, are my essential oils still good if they are frozen? Yes, freezing will not degrade the quality of the essential oils. However, if your oils do get frozen, it is best to let them completely thaw out before you use any of it, whether it be you're ingesting or topically, because separation, right? Them freezing can cause that. Of course, it's going to be inconsistent. If it's a lotion you're putting on your skin, or something you're putting in your tea, if you're trying to add a bit of a flavor, you want to keep that tasting as good as it was the first time you did it. Well, make sure it's properly mixed up. Now, these are a few of the things that I think we should always keep in mind. And if you're talking to somebody about essential oils, this will give you a little bit of information so you know what you're talking about, right? Nobody wants to get into a conversation and then they get stumped because of these easy questions. And these are great. Please take these questions, re-listen to this again, just so you catch it all. And you will be learning a lot of this along the way with us. So I want to thank you guys so much for listening to Extraction Essentials today. Please check us out at extractionessentials.com. We want to bring you guys in and show you what we're doing. We are more than happy to answer any questions that you have about essential oils, especially about some of the equipment that we sell, like the Little Buddy, which extracts these oils. So please reach out to us there at extractionessentials.com, and we will see you on next week's show. Thanks so much for listening.
You have just listened to another informative episode of Extraction Essentials with Tony Frischknecht. We invite you to come back next time as we strive to provide useful knowledge and tools every week to help you on your extraction business. You can also visit extractionessentials.com for additional resources and to know more about working with Tony. See you again next time.